All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. So we are going to do another nightly routine, but I'm going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to just talk, not really about the products, but more about what I do for a living, and give you a little bit of, or give you just a little bit of tips to go by. So I am a debt collector. I know, ooh, evil, but I promise you I'm not. And not all debt collectors are evil either. Um, we've really gotten a bad name because of how people used to act. People don't act like that anymore, at least people not in my department. I can definitely speak for all of the girls and the one guy that I work with. They're all amazing. They will bend over backwards, just like I will, to help you with your situation, because nobody wants to hear from a debt collector. Nobody wants to be in debt. But it happens. Things slip through the cracks. Insurance doesn't run. MRIs and CAT scans are freaking expensive. I don't have $1,500 just to pull out of my pocket and be like, here you go, doctor. But the services were given to you in good faith that you would pay the doctors. So, while I'm doing my nightly routine tonight, I'm going to tell you some things that I go through with on a daily basis, and some things that irritate the bejesus out of me. All right, so I have already cleansed my face, by the way, so we're not doing this on a dirty face. And as you can see, I do have some spots. My skin, she hates me this week. She was like, about that good skin that you, or well, decent skin that you've been having here lately, we're gonna fuck that all up. But anyways, so back to what I do. I am a debt collector. I don't tell very many people that because debt collectors are not liked. It is what it is. Like I said, can't always help it. It happens. I've been there. Trust me. But, guys, one of the most important things that you can remember: answer your damn phones. Just because you don't answer doesn't mean they're going to stop calling you. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. If you know who's calling you, they've told you what company they work for, they can't tell you why they're calling. They can't. They're going to ask you to verify. Verify. If you don't feel comfortable giving them your social or the last four of your social, that's fine. We understand. But we do have to have you verify in some way. I like to ask people for their birthday because it's your birthday. It's freaking public record. I can go on Google and put your name in and get your birthday. You can't do anything with somebody's birthday. Calm down. I don't want your identity. I don't even want my identity half the time. Why do I want to steal yours? Calm down, Bessie. Calm down. Anyways, verify. After they verify, they do have to legally state that they are a debt collector and who the client they are hired to represent. Do not interrupt them, because they will have to start all over again, because legally they have to tell you, and they cannot tell you before you verify, because we can't give somebody your personal information. And I don't know why anybody would want them to. I want somebody to tell me, that, hey, I can't give you that information until I know that I'm speaking to the right person. They're legit and they're doing their job. Now, if they start going off the wall and asking you your address well, no, let me take that back, because we do ask for address too, because sometimes that's what people want to verify for some reason. I don't know. I'd much rather somebody know want me to verify my date of birth instead of where I live. That just makes more sense to me. But I'm weird, I'm backwards, I'm country, I know. But anyways, 2, 95% of the time, It's an insurance issue that we could fix if you answer the phone when we start calling you. 9 times out of 10, we have 6 months only to be able to process your insurance information. After that 6 months, it's patient responsibility. So something that started out at $2,500 because your insurance didn't process, after you give us the insurance information on that first call and we process your insurance, then it's a $50 bill or a $23.99 bill. Seriously, I've been a debt collector for like a year and a half now, dealing with like medical debts and bank. We're not talking about bank. Bank's a whole different story, whole different ballgame. Still have to verify. That's important. Still have to verify. But anyways, you can get it fixed because it's usually what the problem is. And if it's not, and you still don't have payment in full, ask them. And don't be an ass about it. Be like, yeah, I can give you $5 a month. No, bruh, you can't. I can't accept that. I can't. Like, it's not exactly just our policies that we have to go by, but that person that's hired us, we have to go by their policies as well. And unless you work with me and we can come up to a reason why you can't pay me what the client says you have to pay me, or it's payment in full, or whatever else they're going to do, then you're still in active collections. If you can't work with me, I can't work with you. And trust me, I want to work for you. I want to work with you. I want to be your debt collector. I want to help you. That's what I'm there for. I'm not just there for the client. I can't speak for all debt collectors, but I'm there for that consumer as well. Because, like I said before, nobody wants to be in that situation. It freaking sucks. And we know it. I don't think I've ever met a debt collector that hasn't been in debt. And it's because it happens. It's normal. Like, I don't know, man. I just don't know. And for the love of God, don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. It's not my fault. It's not your fault either. It's nobody's fault. It is a shitty situation, but it's nobody's fault. And it's definitely not mine. I'm just there to help. Plus, first of all, I'm hired by this company to get them money. That's what I'm there for. I'm doing my job. But I'm also trying to help you fix the problem. Because like I said before, 9 times out of 10, it is an insurance issue. And I can fix it if you talk to me. And don't talk over me. Don't ask me a question, and then when I open my mouth to answer it, you talk over me. First of all, if you already knew the answer, why did you ask me? And second of all, if you're still looking for the answer, let me answer the damn thing. Oh, that makes me so mad. That was one thing I was taught when I was growing up. Shut up. Just shut up and listen. Just shut up and listen. Make your life a whole hell of a lot easier if you just shut up and listen. And then when that person is done talking and you still aren't satisfied with how they answered your question, or you don't feel like they've answered your question, ask them to explain it a little bit. Elaborate. Write it in crayon. Shit. When some people get to talking, I'm like, are they even from this earth? Like, what is this jabbering that they're doing? I don't get it. But yeah, those are like the main things that irritate the bejesus out of me during the day. Like, I am a very helpful person, And when I see on the screen that your insurance hasn't ran, and I only have this little bit of time before you're gonna get real mad, because what if that hits your credit? What if you get garnished? You're gonna be real mad because you had insurance. There ain't shit you can do about it now. Nothing. But if you had shut up and listened and chill the hell out, I could have helped. Man, I got this new serum. It stinks to high heaven. Jesus. But I will have to say, it manages the oil pretty good. I'm an oily person. So, I got this stuff at Sally's a couple weeks ago, and then I forgot I had it. And it's a Beyond B2 Belief Reveal, Refresh, and Refine. It stinks, but it feels nice. Let me see, what are some other things? Don't lie. We know you're lying. God, we know you're lying. Your mama done died 5 times. I can't tell you that. That's unprofessional. It's just not nice. But, ooh, I know you're lying. And I am all... I don't even know how to put this. I understand, because if it wasn't for my bad luck, I wouldn't have luck at all. But I am one of the most understanding people, and I understand that shit happens. Just tell me. Tell me. Don't lie. Don't lie to me. I know you're lying. And then when something really does happen and it's like a real elaborate, almost sounding like bullshit story, I'm not going to believe you because you done lied to me 10 times. If you just told me, dude, my kid needed new cleats, or I had a freaking flat tire coming down the road and I had to get a tow truck and a new tire. Like, damn, dude. I mean, I won't say that, but I'd be like, damn, dude, that sucks. I got you. You want to move that payment to a couple weeks? Cool. Now, I can't do that every time. You can't call me every week and be like, man, I just don't got it. Man, me neither. But I still paid my light bill. I still paid that $250 light bill. I still paid that $150 cable bill. Still paid that $250 phone bill. I still put $60 in my truck to get back and forth to work. Well, for my husband to get back and forth to work. I ain't going to the office right now. We still working at home, which, thank Jesus, I love that. I have lung problems. I can't chance it. I have asthma. I can't breathe. Me getting something to do with the lungs, bitch can't breathe already. I don't need any help. No, thank you. I will stay home. I'm a homebody anyways. I like my pajamas. A lot. But that's besides the point. Okay, so the main thing I'm getting at, after all my jabbering, I didn't have very much contact today, so I wanted to just talk, even though I'm talking to myself, but I'm talking to y'all. Just the main thing I wanted to get out there is just talk to us. We're not all bad. We're not. And 9 times out of 10, it's a problem that we can help you fix. But once the time is up, time is up. I can't do nothing for you. Once it's a year and a half down the road after that date of service, or it's done hit your credit, baby, I can't do nothing. I can't run your insurance anymore. I can't. I wish I could. I would love to run that for you because that sucks. Knowing that you have this bill and it could have been way down here, that sucks. And I would love to be able to help you, but I can't. Personally can't. You can always call your insurance department. If you ask us for the date of service, the client that we're representing, and sometimes we can see where it was done at, you can call your insurance department and you can ask them why this wasn't processed, and they need to process it on their end. Then have your insurance department call us. They do it all the time. All the time. and we give them that. We have to get your permission. For us to speak to anybody else besides you, unless you have an attorney or said person is dead and whoever is handling their estate, we can talk to them, because once somebody has died, they are not a natural person anymore. I know that sounds like super harsh, but I mean, it is what it is. It's true. Now, if you call in and you're like, oh, I'm so-and-so's POA, cool, here's my fax number and my email, I'm gonna need that paperwork. Well, I don't have it, but I'm the POA. That's power of attorney. Some people don't know that. I didn't know that before I started, because I'm stupid. I can't take your word for that. That's illegal. And I would not make it in jail. No, ma'am. I would be the one on the top bunk crying. Actually, I wouldn't even be on a bunk. I'd be in a corner crying, saying, I want to go home. Fuck that noise. No. No, thank you. No, thank you. But anyways, power of attorney, can't give you that information without the paperwork. Once I get the paperwork, I can definitely talk to you. Attorney, cool. I'm gonna need that medical release, or person's permission to speak to so-and-so. I don't make the rules, people. My company don't make the rules. The clients don't even make the rules. These are all actually like federal laws that we have to go by. So yeah, like, it's big deal, big boy shit. Like, they don't play. Yeah. So just remember, we understand where you're coming from, because we've all been there. We all know it sucks. But just talk to us. Just talk to us. Let us help you if we can. If we can't, let's come up with a solution together. It's much better than letting a judge do it. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. And it doesn't always come to that. It doesn't always come to that. It doesn't. But it could. And then it's going to take the shitty situation that you already don't want to deal with and make it so much shittier, because then you don't get a say. Then it's you do what you're told. But I'm not on the legal side. I don't know how any of that stuff works. I don't want to know, because that's opening up a whole other mess of things that I just don't want to be involved in. But, yeah. So, my name is Sunny. I am a debt collector. And speaking for a lot of debt collectors I know, let us help you figure out a solution to your problem. Let me not only help you, but let me work for you. I have a lot of information and I have a lot of tools at my disposal. I'd be more than glad to use for you. So, if you have any questions, any concerns, just drop them in the little comment box. I'll get back to them as soon as I can. Remember, I do work an 8 to 5, so if I don't get back to you super quick, it's not because I'm ignoring you. Promise. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and follow button, because that would make my freaking day. But other than that, yeah. Again, my name is Sunny. I hope you have a lovely day and a lovely night, and I hope you liked my skincare routine. Bye, my lovelies.